So here we are on day 7. That puts me a week into this challenge. And positives from yesterday, I actually was sitting at work. I didn't like how low of a word count I left it. So I actually got home, I got writing, and I got those 2,000 words out. So in the end, I did get 2,000 words with my day. But negatives, I have to say, after my choice to share with people yesterday, I've decided to probably not do that again until I've gone through a lot of edits, a lot of really thinking about my story and sharing the plot with people, because I just got so pumped about this chapter, which I'm sure you could tell yesterday, that I sent it off to people, and I've never actually really told anyone the plot. So they're reading this random chapter, and I'm looking for input, and they're like, well, I don't really know what came before this, I don't really know what's coming after. So it was kind of a dumb idea, and I think when you're putting all this thought into what you've done, you have this idea of where it's going, you've thought of these characters, this has been in your head, and you've spent so many hours thinking and writing it, when you don't automatically hear, it's fantastic, I think it's a big letdown. So for a little while, I was a little upset about my choice, but then realization sunk in that I just randomly shared and didn't really give anyone of a backstory. So feeling a little more positive, didn't deter me for long, back on track, and today now I'm sitting at 12,799 words. I'm about 200 short of where I should be for today, but I really like how I left things off, and maybe again after work I'll add some stuff to it, but for now I'm sticking with that. And I think everything's starting to really move forward. I mentioned earlier on that I want to write from the male perspective's view of this whole story, and getting a little tired of writing so much about this girl's perspective, I may put that to the side for a while and start getting his story down, just to switch things up so I don't get too bored, lose my motivation, and slow down with what I'm doing. I'm going to give the rest of the day to think about that, and that may be where I start with tomorrow. So positives after I felt a little negative for a while, but generally it's still going well. I'm happy to be a week into this. From what I've heard, week 2 is where it becomes a struggle to just stick with it and not stop yourself from obsessing and editing and checking those words. So we'll see as I make these blog posts if that really is how it happens, and if I start really critiquing myself a lot. Gonna do everything in my power not to. So day 7 complete for now, and still positive so far. So keep watching.